Hi folks, just check that things are working. So captions have a problem. Oh right, wait a second. The setting's been activated on this again. Just bear with me a moment. Okay. So that's just... Okay, that looks better. Cool. So we're back in Elder Scrolls Online again tonight, carrying on with the Southern Elsweyr main quest line. The aim being, we're defending Pride home, we want to finish the Southern Elsweyr main quest line, then do the Elsweyr Epilogue quests, then we've got to do the Mages Guild final quest. Once we've done all of that, we're ready to start Greyhome, which comes out next Tuesday. So there's a bit to do. That looks a bit too wide. Okay, we'll just adjust that there. So, we were defending Pride home last time. The Order of the New Moon had launched an attack because apparently they fear the Pride of Alkosh. And so we want to go on from there. Sorry, just making sure that the sub-captions are right. Okay. Ooh. Interesting stuff. However. So. Let's carry on from last night.
The cultists moved through Pride home swiftly. I suspect more await us beyond this gate. The Moon Priest here didn't even possess weapons to defend themselves with. Why would the Order of the New Moon attack this peaceful place?
I'm not sure why, but I think they're after the clan mother.
A Khajiiti wise woman? Perhaps they seek her knowledge. It's said the clan mothers keep many secrets to themselves, often deceiving others with half-truths and riddles. Do you know where this clan mother is?
I'm told she fled here to the inner temple. The cult wasn't far behind.
Let's hope we get to her before the cult does. We should get moving.
Okay. Right, we need food. What food do we have though? I don't think we've got any more fortifying meals. Right. Don't want the drink. The bread's no good. I want something that ideally increases stamina and health. Magicka I'm not concerned about. Okay, let us see if we have anything in our bank. Zabi!
No, thief. This one. Your thing's safer with a zombie than in some stuffy vault.
You like a Zabi. Right, consumables. Crown's Combat Mystic Stew. That's Magicka and health. That's still alright, but it's not what we're after. We got a bit of a lack here. That's where we want. Okay, so actually we do want to deposit a couple of things here, or even a few things here. that we're not going to need. That'll do. Right, there it is. We'll use this food. Health, magicka, and stamina. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Okay.
The inner temple is just ahead. Let's move.
Oh dear.
Laatvulon decided to show up after all.
Right, let's drop you on the caster. Right. That is definitely a more effective way of doing it. You're going to stay back, so we want to dot you. And we want to dot you as well, so we need the bow for that. Okay. Oh no! Dead moon priests. Oi, you! Stop doing that. Right. Up we go.
So much death. What could possibly warrant this massacre?
We'll watch your back.
You can count on us.
Okay. Let us enter the temple then.
Sept scales. See if she's still breathing.
The Dragonguard comes to our aid, and the threads intertwine once more. Izuni has one song left in her, though she may be too weak to sing it. Will you hear it?
I need to know why the cult attacked you.
Then you must listen. Once a cub was born under the eclipsed moons, destined not to lead as main, but to join the Pride of Alkosh. We trained him as a holy warrior, a hidden protector. But that was not enough for Rakajin.
Rakajin was supposed to join the Pride of Alkosh?
Yes, but greed poisoned his heart. He wanted to rule over Elsweyr, not protect it. Then the demon from the east returned. It promised the power of a new moon, and Rakajin listened.
Who's the demon from the east?
No time. No time. Alkosh, grant me a moment more. The mask. You must find the mask before Rakajin does. Seek the path. Let our founder be your guide. Her statue will...
Clanmother Hazuni?
Step away, Dragonguard. She has passed on. The clan mother spoke of the statue. We should examine it.
Statue of Jadari. Kanafi's breath, and Lorkid's shadow. She walked the paths with pride. Azora's light and Alkosh's roar, she bowed and so was blessed. Red beast's horns and mask divine, her end was just a beginning.
Yes, of course. The statue wears a mask, doesn't it? What did the inscription tell you?
Statue represents Jadari. The inscription mentions a red beast's horn and a divine mask.
Jadari? As in the horn of Jadari? It seems Nephilar has some explaining to do.
Evening,
This
Ginger
Jadari
Nuts.
must be part of the Pride
I
of
hope you're
Alkosh.
well.
Perhaps even its founder. Why else would they so prominently display her statue?
And Rakajin wants this divine mask, though we're not sure why.
Clan Mother requested we find the mask before Rakajin does. So I can only assume it's a relic of great power. Something we wouldn't want in the cult's hands. We need to find this divine mask before the Order of the New Moon beats us to it.
But we've no idea where the mask is.
Let's see what our resident Red Beast thinks of all this. Hopefully Nephilar is still nearby. Let's ask him about Jadari and the divine mask her statue wears. Perhaps this time he'll be more forthcoming.
I'm okay. Work's a bit of a trial at the moment, but I'm done with work for the day and I'm enjoying myself some streaming and some ESO, so it's all good. Right, let's find Nephilar. What have you not told us, Dragon?
The clan mother?
I am,
We're
yeah.
too late. She's dead.
How could Rakashi do this? Izuni was a mother to him, to both of us.
Fate will catch up with Rakajin eventually. We'll avenge.
Vengeance means little to the dead, Dragonguard. I have come, for all the good it accomplished.
Does it feel like you're done when you're done? Well, I can put it aside for the evening, but I'll be worrying about it again tomorrow. Yeah. It's not so much the working from home is the problem, it's just the having too much stuff on in one go, basically. The cult seeks a divine mask that belongs to the Pride of Alkosh. We need to find it first.
The Mask of Alkosh. Laatvulon is a fool. His pathetic priest will never be worthy of such a relic. Not like Jadari. They chase that which they can never hope to control.
What is this mask and who's Jadari?
Jadari. I called her Toshrakat, the founder of Pride Home, and the first of Alkosh's pride. She once wore the mask, yes, and I suspect her corpse guards it still. But none of this matters.
It does matter. Your horn is named after Jadari. There must be more of a connection.
Then learn the truth for yourself. If you seek the mask, Speak with the clan mother of Canarthi. It was her temple that cared for Jadari's remains.
Fine, I'll speak with Clan Mother Dadala.
Seek the mask if you wish. I will deal with Laatvulon.
Another trip to Mother's temple.
Oh no, I am not dealing with another one of your bouts of depression. Aelia will go.
I will? I mean, of course I will.
It's settled. You two will head to Canarthi's temple and search for the mask. Casco, Zaji, you're with me.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I'm used to working from home. I don't always do it, but I am used to it. That's not a problem. That sounded like a dragon somewhere. Yep. Yes, we will ignore the dragon. We will strenuously ignore the dragon.
Yeah. What am I going to tell my uncle? His moon sugar, his guard.
I'm gonna have to do that side quest. I've listened to that guy enough times now as I've gone by. Into the temple itself.
Pardon the intrusion, Clan Mother, but we bring distressing news.
You speak of Pride Home, yes? And the death of Hizuni.
You already know?
This one heard whispers on the wind. May Canarthi carry her to sweeter suns. Though Tadali consents the winds of death, she is blind to your motives. Tell this one, Dragonguard, why have you come?
I need to find the divine mask buried alongside the hero Jadari.
Yes, this temple cared for Jadari's remains long ago. You seek the halls of the Hymen, a most sacred place. Its secrets have been passed down across the ages, though perhaps that tradition has died with Hizuni.
I need to get the mask before Rakajin does.
Even if Rakajin finds the mask, it would reject him. He will never be worthy of its power.
Clan Mother Hazumi asked me to find the mask. Would you deny her dying wish?
She did. Then perhaps Hizuni saw something in the tapestry of time that this one has yet to hear in the wind. Very well. Seek the statue of the Forgotten Main south of this temple. Just listen for the bells.
I'll head there at once.
You will find a bell stand by the statue, much like the one in our temple's courtyard. After so many years of neglect, Tidali is sure the bells are heavily tarnished. You should cleanse them before this one arrives.
I still have questions, Clan Mother.
Very well. Ask what you will, Dragonguard.
Tell me more about this divine mask.
It is Alkosh's light made solid, made real, a gift, a burden, a claw to mend the tapestry of time. It is divine will that manifests for those found worthy.
Ooh.
And yes, It is also a mask you can wear. Any statue of Jedari shows you that.
What sort of powers does the mask impart?
What? You want specifics? It grants the strength of Alkosh's divine will, the power to defeat forces that stand against the natural order. This one could sit here and theorize what precisely that means, but it would do little good.
So you're not exactly sure what power it contains?
Grandmother Hezuni was the bearer of those secrets, not this one. If you are found worthy of the mask, you will learn its power soon enough. But do not look to Tadali for all the answers.
Alright, what can you tell me about the Halls of the High Mane?
You know of Rakajin, yes? He was trained from a young age to enter the Pride of Alkosh. Upon his death, he was to join Alkosh in a place beyond the sands, behind the stars. But that was not Rakajin's only destiny.
What do you mean?
In times of great need, Rakajin was trained to obtain the divine mask from the halls of the High Mane. Through grueling trials and tests of will, he would prove himself worthy. And then he decided to become a dragon priest. Youth these days.
So the Halls of the High Mane contain trials that I must complete to prove myself worthy of the mask.
Precisely. And before you
Oh
ask,
dear.
no, Tadali does not know what these trials are. This one guides heroes to their destiny, just as Kanarthi wills it. It is not her job to provide additional assistance or information.
Okay.
The Halls of the High Mane. Sounds rather ominous, doesn't it? I don't think this will be a simple jaunt through some ruins. Let's just hope Rakajin doesn't find the mask first.
We have to go to the statue of the Forgotten Mane south of here. There should be bells nearby.
Yes, I know the statue. Zaji and I passed by it the last time we were in Black Heights. It seemed to unsettle him, but he wouldn't tell me why. Well, no time to ask him now. I'll meet you by the statue.
You sure you want to go with me? Maybe you should let Saisahan know what we found.
Of course I want to go with you. You'll need assistance, won't you? I know that I might not be the strongest of the Dragonguard, or the most experienced, or even the most resourceful. Trust me, I'm aware of my shortcomings. But I can still help.
You seem determined.
I'm sorry, it's just... I can't help but feel like I've let you all down. Yagrandu was dead by the time we arrived. Could I have done something to find him sooner? And Casco helped you find the Order of the New Moon, not me. And my father.
And you blame yourself for all those
It
things?
may not sound reasonable, but I can't help it.
Oh.
It's easy to doubt myself after so many failures. That's why I want to come with you. I want to do something right. I want to prove that I'm worthy of the title Dragonguard.
Oh god, she's gonna die or something, isn't she? That'll be annoying. Right, so we're gonna have to come out here. Okay. So the Way Shrine is where we... Although we might regret if we go through there.
What am I going to tell my uncle? His moon sugar, his guard, and my cat. Yeah. Yeah.
That looks really hilly, actually. So we're going to stick on the paths. Here we go. And then up here. Ganafi's Arch. Oops. Wrong way. Sorry. Sorry to bother you. Ah. This is the path we wanted. Yeah, I don't think we would have been able to go across country through here. A chest, you say? Right. Dragon! The Forgotten Maid.
These bells look just like the ones in Khenarthi's Breath Temple. And look, they're all tarnished. Clan Mother Tidali was right. The bells are tarnished from neglect. Why don't we perform the cleansing ritual? You just need to press the pedal there to start it.
Okay.
Clan Mother Tidali was right. I imagine it will be similar to how you cleansed the bells in Khenarthi's Breath Temple.
Right.
We need to hit the big bells in the same order as the little bells. They should be
Red,
around here somewhere.
yellow. Red, yellow, blue, green. Red, yellow, blue, green. There's blue. Red, yellow, blue, green. Okay.
You did it! The bells are cleansed!
Indeed they are. Well done. Come, Dragonguard. Tidali must prepare you for the trials ahead. Khenarthi calls to you with gentle winds. She can guide you, but never carry you. With cunning, with speed, you must find your own way. Do you accept Khenarthi's blessing?
I accept Khenarthi's blessing.
The drums of Lorkaj beat strongly. Darkness creeps into your heart, and death claws at your throat. With strength, with courage, you must find the light. Will you face Lorkaj's darkness?
I will face his darkness.
Alkosh watches with a steady eye. His wayward children have forgotten their purpose and threaten to destroy the natural way. With reverence, with virtue, you must claim his mask and mend the threads of time. Will you walk the path with pride?
I will walk the path.
Khenarthi's sweet winds, Lorkaj's black darkness to thwart. Cunning and strength, virtue and pride, may they prove worthy of mask divine. The way is opened, and so Tadali's part in this ends. It is up to you now, Dragonguard.
That was pretty cool. Right. Halls of the High Main it is. Legend tells of an ancient mask hidden deep within the aged halls of this first era ruin. Only the mightiest warriors earn the right to don this powerful relic, and only after they prove their strength. Right. That needs a charge. I really should have stopped on a merchant. Oh well. Okay.
Our first trial. Looks like we'll have to find a way across.
Whoa. Okay, so it's not straight grappling, right? Unless you tell me.
Those poles certainly look like grappling points, don't
Yeah.
they? Perhaps that's how we make our way across the cavern. Or should I say that's how you make your way across the cavern?
We
only have the one.
We only have one what?
A grappling bow, of course. I confiscated this one from Zaji back in Senchal, but I forgot to return it to Sai Sahan. It's
How will
pretty
you get
easy to
across the
use.
chasm?
We just have to hope there's another path. When you reach the other side, look for anything out of the ordinary. A lever to pull or something to light. Anything that may help me traverse the chasm as well.
Okay. Chosen warrior accepts that in the pits of despair there is always a gentle wind to guide them. But even with guidance they must walk towards the destiny by their own will. This is the fate of heroes. The chosen warrior follows the path laid before them, their hearts strengthened by the certainty. They become the light that guides all others along the chosen path. Know this or you will not don the mask. Okay. There's no way we can make that distance. Huh. Oh wait, I am missing something. Aha! It's nice when someone shows you the way. Interesting.
Whatever you did, it worked. The door just opened. I'll meet you on the other side. Good work. Now let's see if we can find that mask.
I'm not sure you can hide if someone shows you what you're meant to do. This is true. This is a fair comment.
Grandmother Tadali said you had to find light in darkness. Why don't you try igniting the braziers? What are these things?
Okay. By the shrine. Seems like we're on the right path. Okay. Whoa.
Two more to go.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to group with that person. They're quite kind to offer. But, of course, I'm streaming. So, I'm not necessarily going to make the best group mate. Hi, where are you coming from? There, is it?
Of the heart! The miracles as walkers!
Come on, man. Okay. I'm liking this so far. Nice and hectic. Right, it's lit, so hopefully...
welcomes you. Join us in her darkness.
Okay, where's the door? Cranked up the cranked up the hectic, yeah. Yeah, indeed. Door is this way. Door is there. Yay. Right, so how much food do we have left? 19 minutes. I mean Guardian Moore. Okay.
Arrows up. Look out!
Hmm. The mystic will stay back. So. Well. And we're going this way. Path of Pride. Final trial, you say? Eek. Right. Oh god, not this again. Light attacks will move the cube, heavy attacks will move the cube at greater distance.
Sliding stones. Casco told me about these. You move them onto panels to unlock gates.
Yeah. I know, that's what I'm thinking, Ginger Nuts.
Now you just need to find the platform.
Use the blocks to open the gates. Okay. And we've got grappling points as well. Now there's a gate, there's a pad there which is disconcerting. Okay. There's no way to get one of these to come up. Aha. There's a platform there, but we're not going to get the cube over there. Right. We've got a cube here. Okay. This is the bit I don't get. I can't see any pads to move these remaining blocks onto. Oh, right. Now there's one there. And there was one up there. So that one up there. See, that's not going to get over that. Unless the gates open and allow you to move things around that way. So, we can't move a block up here, but we've got a second pad here. Why have we got a second pad? Is it because we put it on the wrong pad? Okay, we're going to have to go this way. It's funnier doing this with the bow. That's opened a gate. Right. That is trapped in there. Ah, now wait a second. That's trapped in there. There's a pad. So we might have to open this gate first to get that out of there. This one we're going to need this gate to open. There is a certain satisfaction in that. Right, so that's opened this gate. So now we can start moving this. Aha! At least this makes more sense than last time. Oh, sorry for knocking the mic. Right, so now's the time to move that to its second. This is where the expression thinking outside the box came from. Maybe. Maybe.
Gate in front of the doorway open. We must be close now.
Right. The last pad. So, it's a question of which of these two do we need. Cool. It is this one.
The last of these trials. Come on, the mask should be just ahead.
Right.
That's a statue of Jadari, isn't it? Let's see if there's an inscription.
Here rests Jadari the Endless, founder of the Pride of Alkosh. First champion to the Dragon King of Cats. May she watch over these halls and guide those who do seek the Mask of Alkosh.
You have both ventured far and come so close, but only one may claim the Mask of Alkosh. You who heard the clan mother's dying words, go now and claim that which you earned.
Was that Jadari? Well, Jadari has spoken. Only one hero can claim the mask, and that hero seems to be you. Which makes complete sense, of course. You have done the lion's share of these trials. I'm just glad I could help you get this far.
What will you do now?
I could go back to Saisahan and report in, but that doesn't feel right to me. With so much at stake and so little time left, I want to do more to support our cause.
You need to think of something only you can do.
You're right. I need to focus on my strengths if I want to help the Dragonguard. I've always been good with diplomacy. Perhaps I can help gather allies, though I'm not sure who I would even speak to at this point.
What about the Shields of Senchal? That's the largest fighting force in Palatine, right?
The Shields of Senchal? Do you really think they would join us? Well, it's worth a try. Besides, we've learned so much about the Order of the New Moon and their plans. Maybe my father will finally understand just how dire this situation is.
Good luck. In the meantime, I think me and Rakishin might be about to have words. Can't see Rakishin being the ultimate boss. That'll be Laatvulon, presumably. Or the demon from the east. So I reckon me and Rakishin are going to go at it here. Okay.
You seek the mask. Very well. My champion awaits.
17.4 million hit points. I'm a little intimidated by that. Not so intimidated by those guys though. Going to be doing this for a while. Yeah, maybe. The archer, you get the skeleton. Find the mask. 535. Yikes.
It is time, Rakajin. Saratsul. Show me.
Oh god, my health just went down because my food just ran out. Few problems here. One, I can't recharge my ultimate. 2, my food has run out. Fortunately, I still got my damaged shields and my heal. Right, at this point, why am I getting close to him? Now, I've got some stamina.
Laatvulon!
All those hit points and yeah, 20 times my hit points? More? Mask.
Your fight is with me. A challenge. Very well, brother. Let us end this.
Okay. Leave. Yes, I like leaving. Why do I get the impression I'm going to die when I drop too far? Talk to Sai Sahan. But where is Sai Sahan? No problem, Ginger Nuts.
Rumor has it that someone infiltrated that new moon cult.
No idea who you're talking
Help me
about.
return my lock.
Another ship went down. Got too close to that island off the southern coast. Mark this one's words. That island just...
Okay. Ha! Dragonguard Scanton. Hi. Well, we have the mask. Where are you, Si? This is going to be bad, isn't it?
My friend, you look like you've been to Oblivion and back. What manner of trial did you face?
Quite a few, actually. I recovered the mask and killed Rakajin.
By my honor, that's good to hear. With Rakajin slain and the mask in our possession, we're much closer to victory. And it's all because of your efforts. Here, take this. Another interesting item I found in the Sanctum's vaults. With this dragon priest defeated and his plans foiled, Laatvulon is more vulnerable than ever before. We can't let this opportunity pass us by. The time has come to put an end to this Order of the New Moon.
Epilogue challenged Laatvulon, but I don't know where they are.
Sept Scales. Why would he challenge Laatvulon on his own? This is no time for anger. I may not agree with Nephilar's actions, but we need to defeat the cult. We must find our dragon ally.
How do you propose we do that?
Journey to Senchal and speak with General Renmus. I don't expect him to join us in our fight, but he may have reports concerning Nephilar and Laatvulon's battle.
I'll speak with Remus.
Our task isn't done yet,
No
Dragonguard.
need to travel to Senchal.
Let us discuss our next step. General Renmus.
I owe all of you an apology. I thought I acted for the good of Senchal, but there is blood on my hands. If you'll have us, the shields of Senchal will fight alongside the Dragonguard.
We've always been on the same side. I'm glad you finally realized that.
You can thank my daughter for all this. She can be quite persuasive when she wants to be. Just like her mother. The shields of Senchal are ready to aid you, Dragonguard.
We're looking for two dragons battling each other, one red and the other black.
Yes, those particular dragons aren't very subtle. There's been an abundance of sightings. The latest reports indicate they were heading north of Senchal, in the company of a great deal of cultists and several dragons.
Any idea where they're headed?
Not yet. I have a contingent of soldiers stationed at the West Century Tower, just northwest of Senchal. They can let you know the current location of your fighting dragons.
I'll head there.
I'll work with Captain Sai Sahan to formulate a plan of attack. We'll march north of Senchal as soon as we are able.
Why have you decided to join us now?
To be honest, I've been mulling over this alliance since you first entered my office. But I was certain that if I left Senshol defenseless, it would fall to ruin, just like Cyrodiil.
Just like Cyrodiil? What do you mean?
When I left Cyrodiil all those years ago, the unimaginable happened. My emperor was killed, and Daedra attacked. And I wasn't there to defend my home. That knowledge changed me. I couldn't let something similar happen to Senshol.
So why the change of heart?
We face the darkness of fear to find the light of courage. That's something my wife often said, and something Elia just recently reminded me. I can't let fear dictate my actions, and so I will join with you.
And what aid can the shields of Senchal offer our Dragonguard?
Tactical information, supplies, soldiers. Now that we're in this fight, you'll find the shields of Senshol an invaluable ally.
And what about Senchal? Can you still defend the city?
I haven't left Senshol completely defenseless. Besides, if we don't defeat Laatvulon now, there won't be a city left to defend, unless my daughter has exaggerated the dangers.
No, Laatvulon means to destroy all of Tamriel and start a new order of dragon rule.
A cruel race, these dragons. They would rather rule over ashes than allow us to remain free. It's not just Senshol at stake, or even elsewhere. All of Tamriel is in peril.
Right, so the sentry tower. That one there. That would make the most sense. Ooh, dragonfly. We haven't done this in a while. Okay, we just need to do something very fast. And we weren't fast enough. Right, so when facing dragons, we need hexproof up. We're going to need that for Laatvulon. Oh, and the dragon is down. Bugger. Oh well. On with the quest.
I can't believe it. We actually fought a living, breathing dragon.
It's not breathing anymore.
Laatvulon was lucky we made it here so fast. He was surrounded by at least 5 other dragons, but they scattered after we took this one down. Zaji grounded it himself. I'd say I'm proud of him, but it was probably sheer luck.
But do you know if Laatvulon is injured?
I'm not sure. He fights with the fury of a wounded Sench, but that could simply be his way. Still, despite his confidence, not even Laatvulon can stand against such numbers for long.
I need to find him.
Laatvulon and his enemies flew out of sight, but the tower may offer a better vantage point. Zaji is up there now. Perhaps he saw where they went.
Did you see the corpse walker? A dragon! Zaji! Killed an actual dragon! Ah! Oh, the moon singers will tell tales of our adventures for generations to come. Zaji, the dragon slayer! And his heroic associates.
Have you been able to spot our
But
dragon?
since he flew by, to be honest, things weren't looking good for our scaly friend. An entire rage of dragons chased after him. Zaji doesn't think Laatvulon is interested in a fair fight.
Which way did they go?
Zaji lost sight of them. They're fast and loud. And this one can't help but wins every time they shout. Is that really just him? Wait, looks like they're coming back around.
What? Oh, wow.
Looks like they're headed straight to Doomstone Keep. Huh. What could they want with that old ruin? Sai Sahan will want to know about this. We'll report in while you go after Nafalar.
I know a hunt when I see one, Walker. Find Nafalar before they overwhelm him.
Right. There. Okay. Oh. Oh, that way then. Ah, wait, down here maybe and then over. Yes. Charge! That's nicely done.
Look, above the ruin.
All battle ends here, brother.
Nefalar has fallen. We need to get into that keep.
What are we going to do now?
Without reinforcements, we have no way to take the keep.
As long as the... Damn that dragon's pride. If Nefalar had only broken off and regrouped with us. It seems we have no choice but to rescue the beast. Are you with me?
I'm with you, but what about the others?
General Renmus will lead a secondary team to keep the cultist occupied. That should give us time to search for Nefalar. By Leki's blade, I just hope he's still alive. It'd be hard-pressed to take this keep without him.
Any reports about the Order of the New Moon?
The cult is gathering around Laatvulon, most likely to empower him using their Aeon stones. Yet another advantage they have over our forces.
I'm ready to fight.
This is it, my friend. Our chance to prove ourselves. To prove that the Dragonguard still protects the people of this world. You scout ahead and find a way forward. I'll join you in a moment.
Have no fear. Zaji, the Dragon Slayer, has arrived.
We are never going to be alone.
I like Zaji and Casco. Doomstone Caverns. Thanks down there, Walker. Down there in the old stone roots of Doomstone Keep, something huge and powerful and filled with hatred. A caged demon yearning to be free. This one would not go there for all the jewels in Palatine. So this is where whatever got Laatvulon on the side.
We don't know what might lurk in these caverns.
I've got an idea. Something as bad as Laatvulon.
That looks like Laatvulon, down below. Let's see if we can find a way to get to him.
No, Laatvulon.
Hold a moment. There's some kind of message written on that tablet.
Only by divine mask power and its sacred light will you learn of the Black Beast and of our perilous fight. Use the master seal stones by the sacred fire's glow. A pathway forward shall be open to the icy prison below.
In a rather roundabout way, it seems like this tablet is telling us how to move forward. It seems there's more to Doomstone Keep than first meets the eye. The inscription says to create light with a divine mask, which I can only assume refers to the Mask of Alkosh. Did the Pride of Alkosh occupy this keep?
The inscription also mentions a fight with the Black Beast.
Yes, the Black Beast. One of the Dragonguard's greatest foes. A dragon of mighty power. Which would indicate that this inscription was written by the Dragonguard. But what were they doing here? The Dragonguard and the Pride of Alkosh.
Must be some connection.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. We need to find Laatvulon, first and foremost. According to this inscription, the mask can somehow be used to light fires. We should search for unlit torches or braziers.
Aha.
There. Let's see if the mask responds to that brazier. That must be the Black Beast facing off against the Dragonguard. It looks like a Khajiit warrior is leading them. Perhaps she was a member of the Pride of Alkosh.
That would be Jadari then. Right, so... Aha, of course. Bone flare. Okay.
Khajiit warrior from before. She claimed the Mask of Alkosh, just as you did. Wait, could she possibly be Jadari?
Yeah, catch up, Sai. I have to admit, this is quite well done, but you know. Ah.
That's Laatvulon. Jadari is offering him the Mask of Alkosh, but he's refusing her. It seems to symbolize something, though I'm not sure what. understand now. The Black Beast is Laatvulon. The Dragonguard sealed him away, though it cost Jadari her life. And Nathalar is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, right. There we go.
Jadari joined the Dragonguard to take down a fearsome dragon. The Pride of Alkosh called him the Demon from the East, while the Dragonguard named him the Black Beast. But his true name is Laatvulon.
There was also a tapestry depicting Jadari with the Mask of Alkosh.
Precisely. She must have needed the mask's power to defeat Laatvulon. Jadari and the Dragonguard had another ally as well, Nathalar. He gave them his own horn to use against Laatvulon, but he also refused Jadari something.
Something that involved the Mask of
And
Alkosh.
then the final battle. Jadari fell, but the Dragonguard was still able to trap Laatvulon. For centuries he was sealed away beneath this very keep, until he escaped, that is, which leads us to today's battle.
Nathalar may be able to tell us
What
more.
I'm interested in is how Jadari was able to use the Mask of Alkosh against Laatvulon. Though I suspect Nathalar may have some insight on that as well. We should continue our search.
Cool.
Nathalar!
Jadari. No. It is you, Hunter. Deishu. Time blurs. It is the same as before. I can feel Laatvulon's icy malice permeating this chamber. So this was his prison, was it? And now he has assured that it will be my grave.
Oh, we learned about Jadari. She fought Laatvulon alongside you in the Dragonguard.
Yes, I gave her my horn, but it was not enough. And so she asked me to empower the Mask of Alkosh, so that we could slay Laatvulon and end his terror. I refused. Laatvulon was sealed away, but not before Jadari fell in battle.
Jadari asked you to empower the mask. What does that mean?
It takes two wills to awaken the mask. One is a champion of the Pride of Alkosh, a warrior who has proven themselves worthy of the mask's power. The other must be one of my kind, a dragon.
I have the Mask of Alkosh. I faced the halls of the Highmane and proved myself worthy.
Venjunti. The will of my father, the Dragon King of Time. All Dove seek dominion, and so it is a king's command that is our bane. I will not turn away from you as I did Jadari. I will not repeat the past.
What do you mean?
I will join with you and empower the mask.
Ooh.
You are a worthy ally, and a champion of my father's will. Only together can we hope to defeat Laatvulon. Raise the mask before me. It is time. Myth made manifest. A trick of the mask and nothing more. Come, let us see what lies beyond the dunes.
Oh, wow. Don't think I'd beat that one. Best guess though, that's Alkosh. Or
Apologies never did suit you, Nafalar. You are here now. That is all that matters. A new champion walks in Jadari's stead. We can still make things right. Poor Rakajin. It was his destiny to walk these sands, you know. To join with the Pride of Alkosh. But greed drenched his heart like a freezing rain, sapping all its warmth. And so, it fell on your shoulders to walk this path instead.
Rakajin served the dragons.
Dragons, yes. And something far worse as well. Laatvulon, the demon from the east. It was not enough to seal it away. You must succeed where Jadari failed. You must banish the demon unto eternity, as Alkosh wills.
Why is Laatvulon so dangerous? Isn't he just another dragon?
Laatvulon is the torment of chaos. A shadow wearing a scaly hide. It seeks to drench this world in anguish, as is its very nature. It will pave the way for another. A new moon filled with darkness. Then the tapestry of time shall unravel.
I want to defeat Laatvulon. Will you tell me how?
Alkosh watches we mortals with a weary eye. He will lend his power to one worthy, yes. But only if we are granted the aid of his blood. Only a dragon's power can awaken the mask. You seem willing. Can you say the same of Nafalar?
Before we empower the mask, I have some questions.
Of course, Mask Bearer. Jadari is sure you have many questions. Just don't expect too many answers, yes?
What is this place?
It is not a place, but a story that has been and will be told time and time again. We are within the tapestry and without it, wrapped up tightly in its threads, even as we desperately try to untangle them.
Is this the realm of Alkosh?
Alkosh is he who weaves the tapestry, and also he who is the threads. They unspool from the tip of his tail. When the thread ends, there will be nothing. We are all woven into his tapestry, Walker. We are always within the realm of time.
Doesn't seem like you're going to give me a straight answer here.
Perhaps that is why Alkosh entrusted the Khajiit with his secrets, no?
Alright then, can you at least tell me about yourself?
Jadari was born under eclipsed moons, yet was destined to never become main. And as she listened to the moons, they sang to her a song as sweet as candied moon sugar, until the day their song became the steady beat of drums.
Steady beat of drums?
The darkness of Lorkhaj had stained her soul, the bruising purple of spilled wine. Soon, all she could hear was beautiful, terrible whispers. And so this one decided to make her way to the sands behind the stars, before she was forever lost.
I see.
But Kenarthi carried Jadari not above to the stars, but into the darkness that had settled in this one's heart. Jadari was given two gifts, a lantern to guide, and a sword to protect. And both shined with Alkosh's divine light.
What happened next?
You walked the halls of the High Main, have you not? You proved yourself worthy, and were gifted the Mask of Alkosh. Those trials, those halls, they reflect Jadari's battle, deep in her heart. A battle that she won.
What did you do after you won that battle in your heart?
Jadari was gifted the Mask of Alkosh, and told to protect his most sacred tapestry. To slay a demon who would undo all of time. But now that duty lies upon your shoulders. Bear it wisely.
I was once empowered by the Amulet of Kings. Is the Mask of Alkosh similar to that amulet?
You compare the sands of the hourglass to the moments which pass through time. Can they truly be the same? But then, are they truly so different? It is one answer only the Dragon King knows.
Is there anything you can tell me?
Perhaps not in a way so easily understood. Just know that the Dragon King guides you now, just as he guided you then. But it is you who must walk the path he lays before you. Never forget that. Go before him, Dragonguard. It should only take a few words. Do you remember Laatvulon? Words.
Dragon King above. Ormahu Hanzu. This mortal is worthy. Wavokri Krentid. They shall mend your threads.
The mass awakens. Go now. Harness the might of Alkosh to overcome the demon from the east, as it was always meant to be.
Ooh.
Our strength is now one, Akatuz. Let us finish this.
Reach the surface this way. Let's move out.
You have to find Laatvulon.
The cultist used the Aeon Stone to oppose us. We must hurry.
The time has come, Akatuz.
This is the power of the
Bleed
mask.
through your enemies.
Come.
With the might of
We'll stop the
Alkosh.
cult from calling in reinforcements for Laatvulon.
Your death approaches.
Defeat the cultists, you say? How do I get to the cultists without throwing myself off a great height? Ooh. Snacky, yeah. Hi, cultists.
This is the power of the Mask of Alkosh. Come, we'll stop the cult from calling in reinforcements for Laatvulon.
That was interesting. Might of the Dragon King. Doesn't tell me what it does. Souls, please.
Come, my brothers and sisters! Lend me your aid!
Go on then. perhaps a little excessive.
Fine! Now I will destroy you myself!
Right.
That's the last of them. Onward! We have a dragon to slay.
The time has come, Laatvulon. Our battle shall end here.
We must aid Nefalar. Dragonguard, to me!
17.4 million?
I know
17.4 million.
mortals revived you, but they shall not do so again. You shall face me.
This way, quickly!
I need only my own might to defeat you. Now, little mask bearer, let us see how you handle my true might. Father's power strengthens me. I will not be so easily defeated. We shall see about that.
So it's obviously a staged fight.
We'll handle this, Dragon.
We'll cover you! Protect Laatvulon!
At least one more round of the... Oh god! What are you? Okay. Okay, something went wrong there. Well, that was lucky. I thought I was going to reset the whole fight.
Masked Baron, the new moon shall rise. Well fought, Dragonguard. Laatvulon is slain. Now I shall ensure that nothing remains.
Fought hard for this victory, Dragonguard. To save the people of Elsweyr, of all Tamriel, from Laatvulon's tyranny. But our battle does not end here. Like those who came before, we'll fight the dragons that plague this land until the day that plague ends. And for all those who lost their lives today, I say this prayer. May your flames burn eternal.
Cool. Right. Now.
You should have seen the battle, Mother. Flames and ice, swords and arrows. It was spectacular.
Mother must say, slaying dragons is certainly a step up from stealing temple heirlooms.
You'll never let that one go, will you? Zachi knew we could do it. There was never a doubt in his mind. After all, you're the Dragonguard, right? The scourge of dragons far and wide.
So you were always confident we would win?
Well, Zachi will admit there was 1 or 2 moments of doubt, but they passed by very quickly. He hardly noticed them at all. You know, Walker, forget it.
Yeah, say you want to say?
At the danger of sounding boorish, Zaji just wanted to thank you for all that you've done. When this one left Black Heights, it was to seek adventure and glory, and so he bought a fine vessel and assembled a gallant crew. However, adventure and glory is a bit hard to seek out. It's not often you come upon signposts asking for mighty heroes to save the kingdom. Well, maybe you do. Seems like you have that sort of luck.
Get to the point.
The point is that Sai-Sahan was right to doubt Zachi and his crew. We were smugglers, not heroes. Ruffians trying to make enough gold to get by. And then you came along and asked us to take you here, to this island.
And because of that request, you had a chance to join the Dragonguard.
And now the Moon Singers will tell stories of us for generations to come. So, thanks for giving Zaji a chance to become the hero he always knew he could be. And for letting us come along with you on this unbelievable adventure.
Oh.
Hello there, hero. Have time for a chat? We did it. Senchal is finally safe from Laatvulon and the Order of the New Moon. There are other dragons to contend with, of course, but we'll defeat those too, won't we? Just like the Dragonguard of legend.
That's what our order was formed to do.
I've actually been thinking a lot about that. Our order. I honestly wonder if it will last. Maybe Zaji and Casco will get bored and seek out another adventure. Maybe another threat will call Sai-Sahan away.
You sound nervous about
A
that.
little. But mostly the thought makes me sad. I've come to think of the Dragonguard as a family of sorts. And I fear that if the Order disbanded, if there was no longer a reason to fight, I would lose that.
There's still plenty of reasons to fight. Dragons still plague elsewhere.
I know. There's no shortage of work. I'm just being silly is all. But then there's also this feeling that our battle isn't truly over. Which is an even scarier thought, isn't it?
What do you mean?
What is the new moon that the cult worshipped? How did Laatvulon plan to rule over Tamriel?
Good questions.
They're just questions that keep bouncing around in my head. It might be nothing, but I'm just not sure this is over yet.
There is 3 Epilogue quests, so I think it's fair to say that it isn't over yet.
Excellent fighting out there, Dragonguard. Of course your work isn't done. There remain plenty of dragons for your order to slay. But I swear to you, from here on, that the shields of Senchal will aid you however we can.
What's next for the shields?
We'll continue to protect Senchal and its citizens, of course. Try our best to keep order. But I do have plans beyond that. One day, the shields of Senchal will protect all of Palatine. No more hiding behind city walls.
What about Aelia? Will you ask her to join you?
As much as I would like to keep my daughter by my side, I don't think that would be wise. She's grown so much during her time with the Dragonguard. Her place is here. I couldn't be prouder of the woman she has become.
Oh. Hmm. Ah.
Dragonguard, come here. Need your beating skills.
Greetings.
Congratulations on the win, Mask Bearer. Just do not brag about it, yes? I get enough of that from Zaji.
How are you, Casco?
Not dead, which is better than I expected. It all worked out though, didn't it? Aelia protected Senchal, Zaji became a hero, Sai-Sahan ended a grave threat to Tamriel, and you got to be the mighty hero at the center of it all.
What about you, Casco?
I'm a simple Sentrat walker. There was an enemy, and I killed it. What greater satisfaction is there? My only regret was not killing Laatvulon sooner. Many of my people died because of him and his cult.
The Order of the New Moon did kill many.
And all for their own protection. They were too afraid to fight the dragons that terrorized their land, and so they joined with forces that they did not understand. And many suffered because of that. I won't forget that.
We defeated Laatvulon and his cult. They won't kill any longer.
But there's still dragons in Elsweyr. Cruel, terrible dragons who want nothing more than to kill and destroy and conquer. And I won't let them. As the moons are my witness, I will hunt them all down. Every...
Oh, damn. Didn't mean to press goodbye at that point.
Damn lizards. Jizbari will make them pay.
Yeah, they've paid a high price already. Okay. I think that's everyone but Saisahan now.
Just the warrior I wanted to speak to. At long last, we defeated the Black Beast. Today we finished a battle the Dragonguard began centuries ago. A fitting start to our own order, I must say.
Where's our friendly dragon?
Brooding as usual. Nephilar may have pulled through as our ally, but he's still not one for socializing with mere mortals. He did say he wished to speak to you when you returned.
I'll go speak with him then.
If the subject comes up, let Nephilar know that he's welcome to recover in our sanctum. He's our ally. The Dragonguard takes care of its own.
How are you feeling after this victory?
Far more confident of our Dragonguard, I must admit. When we first formed our order, all I saw was a ragtag band of smugglers, ill-experienced and naive in the ways of battle.
And one general's daughter.
Ah, yes. Young Aelia. How could I forget? But now I look around me and I see soldiers. Tried and true. Warriors who are willing to lay down their lives to protect Elsweyr. And if that's not in the spirit of the Dragonguard, I don't know what is.
And what about you, Captain Saisahan?
Captain? Yes. I suppose I am, aren't I? It's been a long time since I last held that rank. I failed to uphold my duty then. I allowed my Emperor to die, and watched as our empire fell into the clutches of Daedra.
And now?
And now I have another chance to make things right. Not in the Empire, perhaps, but here in a land that has a great need for a Dragonguard to watch over it. And I expect your help as well, my friend. As always.
An excellent battle, Akatus. Your might helped seal Laatvulon's fate. He shall never challenge me again.
It was a long road to defeat Laatvulon.
Indeed, and our foes seem to thwart us at every turn. Laatvulon killed Yargrandu before he could join our alliance, and his corpse was turned against us. The cult destroyed Pride Home in their efforts to acquire the Mask of Alkosh.
But we were able to stop Rakajin before he obtained the mask.
Though it was no easy task to do so, the halls of the High Main presents challenges that few dare to face. Yet you conquered them all and proved worthy of Alkosh's divine power. A feat few mortals can claim.
And I was then able to use the mask to defeat Laatvulon as well.
You have certainly proved yourself worthy of the Mask of Alkosh. Just do not expect it to ensure all your victories. Its power was only awakened through our connection. With my departure, it shall be but a mask.
Your departure, are you leaving?
Not yet. We defeated Laatvulon, but I sense another power lurking in Elsweyr. Something dark that threatens to disrupt my father's order. When the time comes for you to face it, I shall aid you. I give you my word. And keep the mask. It suits you.
Nice. Mask of Alkosh added to hats. Yay. Right. So the Epilogue quest. How do they start? Sai Sahan gives the quest. Right. Okay. Says to speak to Sai Sahan and Abner Farm in Nephilar's chamber. Ah, there we go.
That scent on the air. The mask bearer approaches.
Good. Now we're just waiting for him. My friend, you arrived just in time. I'd prefer not to face our old companion without you.
Our old companion?
Abner Tharn. According to his letter, the two of you worked together after the plane melt debacle. He even praised you. Didn't think Tharn was capable of such a thing. The old snake said he's bringing a friend along to discuss important business.
Important business, and what friend?
He didn't elaborate on either subject, just mentioned a threat to Southern Elsweyr. Between Tharn's cryptic letter and Nephilar's strange mood, I'm feeling out of sorts. Talk to Nephilar. Find out what troubles him while I prepare for Tharn.
I'll talk to him.
I appreciate you dealing with Nephilar. The dragon senses my unease over Tharn's letter, which only makes his own anxiety more pronounced. Meanwhile, I need to keep myself from thrashing the old battle mage the moment I see him.
I'm sensing that you and Abner Farn don't get along. I know that.
Abner Tharn is conceited, opinionated, condescending, and a pain in my arse. And those are his good qualities. All that said, I have the utmost respect for the battle mage. When danger appears, we could do worse than to have Abner on our side.
You said the dragon is acting strangely. How exactly?
Paces, he grumbles. He refuses to speak except in riddles. And he's only gotten worse since Tharn's letter arrived and my own mood soured. We both know something terrible gathers strength in the wilderness. We just don't know what it is.
You've no idea what Abner Farn wants to meet about?
His letter indicated a threat to Southern Elsweyr, but that was the extent of his revelations. I suppose he wants to tell us in person. Prudent, if frustrating. After all, one should never commit certain details to paper.
That's not the same. Farn's not the same man he once
I'm
was.
beginning to sense that. I told him about Nephilar and the Dragonguard. And while he still punctuates every sentence with an insult, he seems genuinely concerned. That's different from the man we once adventured with.
The bearded one speaks as though I am not perched within striking distance and can hear every syllable he utters. I might find his hubris amusing in a different light, but the light that remains fades as darkness comes.
Darkness? Sai said you were speaking in riddles.
A riddle to those hindered by limited perspectives. A profound truth to one such as I. Something ancient and powerful assaults my senses, but the path ahead is unclear. I sense a darkness. Perhaps an absence of light. It sets my scales on edge.
Oh. Sorry, just dealing with this. Is your feeling related to the letter Sai-Sahan received?
My feeling is my own. It grew from a tickle behind my broken horn when the fool of a battle mage opened the halls of Colossus. Now it swirls like a black storm around me. Quite unpleasant. Perhaps the new arrivals can shed clarity on what is to come.
New arrivals?
Portal? Here? See what you can make of it.
Tarn, how do you stand it? My head pounds like an orc drum.
You get used to it. And that was your best one yet.
Abner Tharn. You arrogant, vexatious son of a bleary-eyed...
Save your posturing, Sai. I missed you too, but we have a bigger problem to deal with.
Five Claw. My head spins from the efforts that took. Cadwell made it look so easy. By the moons, though, my heart sings at the sight of you, my friend.
You opened that portal?
I did. Cadwell acquired power over portals after attuning at the Shadowdance Temple. Tarn suggested I might have the same ability, and he has been helping me. Just between us, he is not the most patient teacher.
Shouldn't you be in Rim?
Lord Gareshri has my kingdom well in hand. We continue to clean up the mess left by the usurper queen, and there are still stray dragons to deal with. But Tarn convinced me that I was needed here. Working with a dragon, what an odd sensation.
Laatvulon helped us reform the Dragonguard.
So Tarn has told me. He has been exchanging letters with Sai-Sahan for some time. Do not expect me to turn my back on the creature, but I will respect this alliance. Moons, this must be what a mouse feels like in the presence of a purring Alfik.
Laatvulon hasn't eaten any of us yet.
I traveled to Southern Elsweyr not just to finish this business with the dragons. The Khajiit of Palatine have been on their own for too long. The time has come to welcome them back into the Confederacy.
The Confederacy?
The Elsweyr Confederacy. An alliance between Anequina and Palatine. The various political upheavals and the Nahatan flu have left the Confederacy in shambles. I plan to rectify that. Gareshri insisted I bring an armed escort. He worries so.
Armed escort? Where are they?
Marching down from Rimmon, I suppose. Tarn was in a hurry, so he had me practice my portal making. SilmarUK and the others will catch up to us, eventually.
Okay, I don't need a reminder about our adventures in Northern Elsweyr. Right, give us the bad news.
Instructions were followed to the letter. The champion of Aquina, Sai-Sahan, and the dragon Laatvulon together in the same place, and I have brought Chimera. We have much to discuss. It concerns Calgrontide.
Calgrontide? We dealt with him at Jode's Call.
Calgrontide absorbed a good deal of the Core's power before we stopped him. I hoped he was lost in the void after we dislodged him, but like us, he made his way back to Tamriel. I've been hunting for him ever since.
And you found him?
Not just that. I pieced together his ultimate plan. Calgrontide boasted he would become the equal of Akatosh, and your dealings with Laatvulon and the cult of the New Moon suggest they were preparing for an ascension.
And what does that tell us?
Isn't it obvious? Calgrontide plans to become a god. There's an island off the coast, Dragonhold. In the Kunzari legends, it was the dragon's seat of power. I can't open a portal to it, I can't even scry it. It's protected by potent magic.
So how do we get to this island?
Face the cult of the New Moon? The cultists revere Calgrontide. They must have a method for getting to and from the island. I assume their base at the New Moon Fortress holds the answers we seek.
Casco and I saw an altar surrounded by a strange green stone. That's probably where we should start.
Strange green stone? Does that sound like what you're looking for, Tharn?
Indeed. Since I read about it in your reports, I've wanted to examine it. Chimera, can you...
No more portals, Tarn. Not right now. I have duties other than conveying you around, you know.
Oh, very well. Sai, let's talk. We'll meet our friend at the fortress.
Right, so optional step to talk to Casco. Let's go talk to Casco, or at least where we last left Casco. Yay!
Don't you know that interruptions at nap time cause mange of the fur?
My apologies, Casco. The New Moon Fortress, remind me what we found there.
You mean other than the cultists that were trying their damnedest to disembowel us? Wait a moment. You're going back there. What in the Two Moons could possibly warrant a return visit to that awful place?
Barn thinks the cultists have a way to reach an island off the coast. It may be in the fortress.
Now that you mention it, I did hear a few of those nutters mentioning sending the green stone to an island, and they were certainly sacrificing something on that altar in the amphitheater.
You think there could be a portal in the amphitheater?
I am not a mage. I wouldn't know a portal from a hole in the ground, but that's where they were gathering the green Aeon stone, I think they called it. If they have a way to move the stone, it must be in the amphitheater. That's where I would look.
Thanks for the advice, and sorry to interrupt your nap.
May the moons protect you on your mission. If you need a helping claw, come find me after my nap.
Have you seen Zaji and Aelia lately?
I heard Aelia say something about meeting with the Queen of Enequina, which I take to be some sort of euphemism. As for the captain, he went to collect his special order, a case of plum brandy, the good stuff. Already storing it away, I'd wager.
Right. Let's jump to that one. Right. Huh?
You need to rest, old man. Don't pretend otherwise. I expected the New Moon cultists to disperse after the death of Laatvulon. I suppose Calgrantid has other ideas. We need to determine how the cultists reached the Dragon's protected island.
Cultists were stockpiling Aeon stone in some sort of
But
amphitheater.
according to Tharn, the cult operates both here and on the island. They must have a way to get from here to there. The stockpile of Aeon stone and this amphitheater are as good a place to start our search as any.
Casco and I entered over there.
That entrance has most likely been sealed in response to what you and she accomplished here. A structure as ancient as this must have other entrances, though. Let's find one and make our way to the amphitheater.
What about Farn? He doesn't look too well.
Tharn will be fine. He just needs to catch his breath. Which means I get a few blissful moments without listening to his scathing observations. Now let's move quickly. Calgrantid must be dealt with before he can complete his ascension.
Any idea where we should look for another entrance?
The fortress is built atop the cliffside, and the river runs along its base. There must be another way into the fortress along the river. I can feel it in my beard. find another way in. Let's follow the river.
What food do we have? Well, I'll take the bread. Just to get the health up.
Cross here. I have a feeling.
Here we go.
This looks promising.
You found a way inside, and without my help. Good. You never cease to surprise me, Si.
What now, old man?
In the past, I considered you nothing more than Varen's muscle, but here you are, leading a new generation of Dragonguard.
Your point, Thorn?
Just contemplating how some people adapt to change. Wisdom from an empty well here in the belly of our enemy. Let's stick to the matter at hand, shall we?
Oh, we're going the right way. Hi, Shanimal. Welcome to the stream. Hi, it's going okay. Thank you very much. How have you been keeping? Are you well? We're just finishing off the Southern Elsweyr, the Elsweyr main quest lines. We'll drop you there. I'll drop that there. Right.
Through the portal, fleas. There is work to do on my
Calgron,
island.
here. We must find him.
The big bad, as far as dragons go.
Calgronti!
You shall be the first to behold the rise of the Dark Aeon.
The portal just closed. Tharn, can you open it?
Perhaps, but not by myself. Champion, let's talk. I know Sai was hoping for a confrontation, but I doubt we could have survived an encounter with Calgrontiid. He looked even more powerful than when we saw him at Jode's core. Now, about that portal.
Can you open a portal to the island?
This array of stones forms the portal's focal point. That's Aeon Stone, mined from sites throughout Southern Elsweyr. I did a little research after receiving Sai's report. We need to energize the stones to activate the portal to Dragonhold.
How do we do that?
Aeon Stone has no intrinsic power. It amplifies whatever energy it absorbs. That's the key to activating the portal. If you step close to the stones, I'll siphon a bit of your vitality into them. That should provide power enough to open the portal.
My vitality, I hope you know what you're doing, Farm.
As I said, I did some research. Approach each Aeon Stone and I'll siphon a little of your vitality into them. That should provide the energy I need to activate the portal to Dragonhold.
For a little bit of research, you seem to know a lot about this Aeon
Think
Stone.
so? My knowledge is infinitesimal and it irks me. The stone exists only in Southern Elsweyr. It absorbs and amplifies energy using a process I can utilize but don't fully understand. The cultists certainly accumulated a lot of it, though.
And you think Calgrontiid needs the stone to finish his ascension?
You take great pleasure in forcing me to admit to gaps in my knowledge, don't you?
You did the research, not me.
Point taken. Calgrontiid absorbed a significant amount of energy from Jode's core. With all the stone he had the cultists send to the island, I assume its unique properties factor into his plans in some fashion.
Eek. Not sure I like this.
Good. The Aeon Stones hum with energy. That should allow me to open the portal to Dragonhold. This is harder than I thought. It's open. Our way to the island. Sai, go. Prepare the Dragonguard.
Go? You can barely stand, old man.
Don't argue with me. Calgrontiid's plan's near completion, and it will take all of us to stop him. Go!
Damn you, Tharn. I'll leave, but you better not die before I return.
I remember when spells such as this took barely any effort. While Sai rallies the Dragonguard, our job will be to reach the island and find a way to lower its defenses. Then we can take on Calgrontiid with our full contingent.
Any idea what we can expect on the island?
We're going to the ancient seat of Calgrontiid's power to face a dragon that not only possesses the might of Jode's core, but the amplifying abilities of the Aeon Stone. I imagine we'll need to be ready for anything.
What about you? Are you going to be alright?
Your concern is touching, but I'd prefer you save it for someone of lesser stature. Now, as we leap into the maw of near-certain death, we have one advantage. Calgrontiid doesn't consider us a threat. Let's show him the error of his ways.
Sweet. Dragonhold Ruins. Hail Calgrontiid, the Emerald Sovereign of Wrath and Terror. May his great wings cast a shadow over dull-clawed heretics. May his thunderous voice shake the pillars of foreign cathedrals. Bit of an ego on him.
It appears that the portal deposited us inside an ancient structure. I assume we're somewhere beneath the island of Dragonhold. The architecture reminds me of both the halls of Colossus and the barrows of Skyrim. Interesting.
Why do you call this place Dragonhold?
That's an approximate translation of the Ta'agra text, from the secret histories of the Moonsingers. Calgrontiid reigned from here before Kunzari imprisoned him in the halls of Colossus.
What are we looking for on this island?
Some sort of powerful magic isolates this island. An Aegis. We need to find the source of the Aegis and destroy it so Laatvulon and the Dragonguard can join us. We'll never stop Calgrontiid without them.
Alright, let's find this Aegis and destroy it.
Everything I learned about Calgrontiid came from a few oblique references in the Khajiit myths. Let's see if we can find anything to add to our knowledge while we search for a way to dispel the Aegis.
Why do you call it an Aegis?
An Aegis is a defensive spell. While the magic used in the Matrix surrounding Dragonhold is unknown to me, it bears some resemblance to spells I've cast in the past. I assume the Aeon Stones serve as a key component in the process, whatever it is.
Can Calgrontiid actually become a god?
That supposition was simply an educated guess. But yes, I believe that by channeling the energy from Jode's core through this strange Aeon Stone, Calgrontiid can achieve an unprecedented level of power. Will that equal godhood? Who can say? I don't like the way this island is shaking.
Yeah, it is a bit worrisome, the old island shaking thing.
Fools! Unbelievers! We shall show them the new moon's strength soon enough!
Let's not linger in these caves. It feels like the ceiling might collapse at any moment.
First the old moon's joy. The new moon shall rule the sky soon enough.
Okay. And stun. Right.
revealed the path. Now we must walk.
Sneak past them. Almost there. Okay. What's here?
That tapestry. Give me a moment to study it. Obviously of Khajiiti origin. Old. Maybe as ancient as these ruins. Perhaps older. I think this depicts one of the forbidden legends.
Why would a legend be forbidden?
I can think of any number of reasons for a culture to declare a myth or legend forbidden, though most involve topics too disruptive or dangerous to discuss openly. This particular tale deals with the rise of the new moon.
The rise of the new moon is dangerous?
Indeed. Anything that hints at changing the status quo poses a danger to those in charge. See the number of moons? The Khajiit acknowledge multiple moons, but they rarely depict any besides Joan and Jode. The third moon is larger than both of them.
What else do you see?
The figures at the bottom. Those must represent the new moon cultists. And see the Aeon Stone, emanating energy that gives rise to the third moon? Yes, I'm certain. This depicts the legend of the Dark Aeon.
The Dark Aeon?
I came across another one of the secret Moonsinger myths during my research. It predicts the coming of a powerful new moon, the Dark Aeon. I think Calgronteed seeks to make this ancient prognostication a reality. Now, let's find the Aegis.
Oh, and tell me more about the Dark Aeon.
According to the legend, this new moon presages a time of darkness and the birth of a new supreme being. Calgronteed seeks to make the prophecy come true. Damn it. I won't have my legacy tarnished by a mad dragon I inadvertently released.
We stopped Mulamir, we'll stop Calgronteed too.
Ah, the confidence of youth. Very well then, let's get on with it. We still need to find the source of the magic that's protecting this island.
Right. Okay, so we've been going for a bit now, so I am going to bring this to a close here. Thanks folks for watching. It's been a pleasure and I'm really enjoying this. I will be back. Let's see, I won't be streaming tomorrow night, so it will be 4 PM Saturday afternoon. That's 4 PM UK time. And hopefully we will finish the Elsweyr Epilogue quests, which will set us up nicely for Greymore next week. So, thank you very much for watching. Please take care of yourselves. And I hope to see folks again at some point soon in the future.